Hey everyone, today I want to talk about this book, Dream Worlds by Hans Bacher. Hans Bacher worked at Disney for a lot of years. He's a production designer for animation. So that's basically what he's going to be talking about here in this book. If you've seen my review on Mulan, you already know Hans Bacher a little bit, but this is a very beautiful book, a guide to the animation world. If you don't know the processes behind putting together a Disney film like Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and Lion King, this is definitely a great book to go through. So, introduction, film analysis, Beauty and the Beast, visual development and research, Aladdin, inspiration, camera rules, Lion King, composition, Hercules, staging and formats, Mulan, rhythm and style variety, Lilo and Stitch, value and color, Brother Bear, unfinished Disney projects, his own projects, and the Masters, study of Bambi, and the whole index of the book. I'll go over it a little more quickly here, but there is a lot of content, analysis from what we're looking at, and breaking down of the composition from Cinderella in there and other movies. So learning, choices. I love the whole overall design of it. If you've seen my video on Edgar Payne's book, Composition for Outdoor Painting, or even like Framed Ink 1 and 2, and Marcos Mateo Mestri, whole approach to this, you see a lot of common elements, but it changes a little bit. I think with Marcos Mateo Mestri is a very close connective with that. Even with framed environment design, a lot of the topics are covered in both books, but you see the application a little different, which is great. Like, find your own application. This is beautiful. But the overall rules of art are, or guidelines, I don't want to say rules, they are out there. A lot of different explorations from Beauty and the Beast. And he talks on the book about like traveling to location, doing studies, the whole animation process, like the production, sound recording, environment design, character design, animation, and so on. Visual development, research, like going on a location as I mentioned. Aladdin, a lot of different explorations. Beautiful, beautiful artwork in this book. I've had this book for such a long time, and every time I get back to it to study something or even record a video as we're doing right now, I'm reminded of how good this is, and I go back to it. This is why I like buying books, art books a lot, because if I need that small, like, or big, depending on the case, inspiration, I just go here, sit down, and flip through it, read one excerpt, and just get inspired. Small sketches that are beautiful, beautiful composition that already tell a story and have a story moment in it. This is super great. I used to copy this a lot back in the day, and to be honest, I didn't take a lot of learning from it. I think it's more about, and it goes the same with Framed Ink, trying to understand what do we want to convey this in each of them. Sometimes it's the relationship between two people, it's sadness, it's being like alone in a remote situation or location, and oppressive kind of situation. So understanding what goes behind each image. Some of them are going to be more visual development, and some of them are going to be more cinematography. So when you're going with cinematography, what kind of story do you want to tell, and how the camera will change, and the characters will move. All of that is super important. When you want to do your own illustrations, you are solving problems of storytelling, and maybe some different angle that you haven't thought about is something that is going to be super inspiring for your next illustration, to tell that story. Sometimes it's simple elements can create a beautiful image. So it's a reminder of the simplicity in beauty as well. From time to time, it's super important. So yeah, a lot of beautiful artwork. He has some books. I'm doing review on two of them, Vision and this one. I don't have the sketchbook one. If you like that, please tell me in the comments, and I'll probably buy it at some point. But I love all his publications. The simplicity in something like this as a framing element, the use of different values. This reminds me of Creative Illustration book by Andrew Loomis as well. Different value setups can tell very different stories. So this is a reminder of the importance of understanding this concept. Color and getting more and more complex. So Alaska, again, I think it's Brother Bear. A lot of different explorations. So yeah, we're getting close to the end of the book, but still time for his own projects and explorations. I love how animation, the style changes a lot, and you have the flexibility to go with almost anything and make it work, which is super interesting. Creates a freshness to it that is very inspiring. It's not my favorite. I tend to consume more realistic stuff, but I do acknowledge the quality in the production and the flexibility that it gives us. So yeah, I studied Bambi and all the paintings that went with it, like beautiful, beautiful artwork. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this book review. I hope you buy it and take the time to study it yourself. I would love to hear what you learned from this, and if you have the book, what you enjoy about the whole process. Yeah, that's it from me. Have a great study. Hope you're inspired. Also, have a great day. Take care, and I'll definitely see you on other videos. Bye.